This is where his character first comes into light. This is how you understand
his origins.
His origins? I have my origins. It's in my bag.
You need to say that just like at the beginning. It's like, is this your origin? That's my orange.
Hello, everybody. It's time for the VGBits Bitcast. It's November 23rd, 2018, and this is episode 46.
Man.
Happy belated Turkey Day.
Yeah, that was yesterday for us.
It was. It's fucking Black Friday today.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody out there got to get them deals on.
I've not been out of the house since I got home.
I did not go out on Black Friday.
Yeah. I don't know.
Deals.
It's not even a thing to go out now. It's just it's on Amazon. Or you can get it on Walmart.com.
True.
Not a sponsor. I don't know why I said that. You can get it on Walmart.com.
You can get it on Walmart.com. You may never get it on Walmart.com.
That's true.
But by God, you can get it there. You'll just never receive it.
That's fair.
Oh, it's been a hell of a day.
Yeah.
Long day drive. For you, probably so.
Yeah, I've been up since, well, I took a nap when I got home, but I've been running, almost 24 hours.
Oof. I went and drove all the way to Weatherford and back to acquire a puppy.
Oh, no.
There were puppy acquirements.
Yeah.
It is cute. It is soft. It is fluffy. So.
I love puppies.
Puppies are cute.
Their breath's terrible, but they're cute as fuck.
They are cute. That's all you can say is cute. It is a cute puppy, but I digress. That was pretty much the day that I had today. Now we are recording the podcast.
We are.
And we are short.
Everybody. We're short people.
We're short everybody.
We are short everybody.
Some people couldn't make it because of the holiday. That's fine. Some people are busy. That's fine. So, it's just me and TJ.
Yeah. Because we got nothing better to do
It's
than
true.
hang out with you fine people on this Friday evening.
Exactly. And because of this, because nobody is available, and because it's just me and TJ, and because we just happened to so recently start Attacking the Darkness.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's our D&D actual play show thing.
Go see episode 0. It's uploaded right now.
Character introductions and story beginnings.
We've decided today, and in lieu of the podcast, because there's not a whole lot of news going on, we will do a one-shot.
Ooh.
Well, I will put on a one-shot for TJ.
What's going to happen?
About his character's backstory.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
It's emotional.
It will be your emotional roller coaster.
Or I'm going to be a terrible actor. We're all going to find out I'm a sham.
So that is what you're going to get with our podcast today. So we are going to talk about a couple of quick things before we go on. Number one, we will do an email segment. Yeah. So thank you for sending in emails again, Mike.
We'd never leave out our emailers.
We are not going to forget you. You sent in an email for our question for everything that we wanted for Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
So we will do an email segment and kind of what we've been doing for the week. Any games or anything related?
I've been playing some different games.
I haven't played any games except for Galaga again.
Oh, yeah?
Man, I can't stop playing Galaga.
It's a good game.
I swear, I knew if I were to ever get a arcade machine with Galaga in it, that's all I would do. And that seems to be all I can do now is play freaking Galaga.
That's awesome.
Oh, for you folks out there, whatchamacallit, Game of the Year podcast.
Ooh, excuse me.
Just so you know, is coming up December 14th is when VGBits will be doing their Game of the Year podcast. So, just like last year, we are going to have our top 3 and then a channel top 3. So,
nice.
Keep an eye out for that coming in the next couple of weeks.
And there will not be any Fortnite at the top of this list.
No.
Because that was released in 2017, joystick.
Yeah.
2017. It's 2018. Fuck you.
Seriously. Don't understand that. Let's talk about that right quick.
Okay.
What the hell are they thinking?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
They wanted to let all the kids know. They know what's cool, man. And it's fucking Fortnite. And Fortnite's super cool with all the kids.
Not released this year.
No, that's man.
What the hell is wrong with people?
And even better than Red Dead? Come on.
Bullshit.
I haven't even played Red Dead, and I know it's better than Fortnite.
Red Dead is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man, Red Dead, Path of the Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many good games out there right now. Fortnite is not one of them.
Dead Cells.
And
how about this? Donut County.
Yeah.
It's a fun little puzzle game.
Yeah.
Better than Fortnite.
Most things are.
Yes. I don't get that. I don't get what Joystick was doing, the golden joystick.
Oh, I know exactly what they were doing. They were trying to get all those kids to come check them out because they're hip. They're with it.
It's bullshit is what it is. That annoyed me. That is one thing that I didn't want to talk about this week. That I seen that. It's just like it getting the freaking Game of the Year. I'm just like, no, you can't give Game of the Year to a game that was released previously. Stop it.
Yeah.
No more. Okay. That's my rant. That's what I've been pissed off about. And then I've been playing Galaga. So much Galaga. Oh. And video editing.
Oh yeah.
I've been editing episode 1 of Attacking the Darkness.
Yep, that's recorded.
Yes, it is in the bag. It has been recorded, and oh my god.
Shenanigans ensue.
Watch it. Watch it when it comes out. It is going to be coming out, I think we said December 5th.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, so it won't be next week. It'll be a week after. Wednesday, December 5th, Attacking the Darkness, episode 1. It's well worth it. We have to record this, and we have to release these in 2-week increments because that's the only time we can record. It's every other week.
Yeah. It's
a little difficult.
So we're not holding back lots of episodes. You're pretty much getting a week after recording.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're doing what we can. So, TJ, anything new news for you?
Not well, I mean, I've been doing Amazon stuff. That's exhausting. Because Amazon don't fuck around. There, you got to be moving quick. And then if someone takes too long, then you have to move quicker.
Amazon wants their trailers moved.
Yeah, and like I've been running at night, so it's been all right. But now I come home. I got home at like 1:00 this afternoon. Took a nap. Got up. Do this. I have to go do Thanksgiving stuff tomorrow. Probably move my sister.
Oh boy.
I'm so tired right now. I don't want to do anything.
I don't blame you.
But I've been playing Forza Horizon 4 a lot lately. And it's fun. It's good.
I want to play more of that.
You should.
I really need to.
It's a good time. I almost prefer Forza 7 more, but that's because I like track racing more. But Horizon and regular Forza, they're very similar but very different. Like they feel similar, but you can definitely tell the physics engines are a little bit different. The games handle very differently, mostly because Horizon's an open world, so it can't have all the stuff that 7 does, because it has to load all this stuff at the same time.
Yeah,
but it's still very fun to play.
Funny game.
The rally racing is probably my favorite. Off-road racing, the drift stuff is fun. It's a little too easy to drift. Like when I first started drifting in Forza, it was Forza 2, back before there was ever drift mechanics. It was pretty much you built your car to drift, and in especially Horizon, it really, really easy to drift. It's hard to drift well, but it's like Rocket League. It's easy to get into. It's hard to be really good at. But it's fun. I enjoy it. There's a lot of the drift mechanic's really nice because when there was no drift mechanic, drifting is hard, real hard. It's a steep wall of learning. But I like it. I like Forza for a lot. It's a good time. And I've been playing Dead by Daylight too with some friends.
Ooh.
And if you've never played that, it's a survival horror type thing where you have 4 survivors and a killer, and you have to accomplish goals, which is get some generators running while the killer's trying to kill all of you. And it's a good time. It's a fun time.
Stabby.
Yeah, a lot of stabbing, a lot of poison and traps and running around and shrieking.
Getting slammed on hooks.
Yep.
Like, ah! Halloween is over. This is the year of turkey.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't beat all. Nonetheless, we are moving on. News is rather light this week.
Yeah. It's Black Friday sales.
Yeah, it's
Everything
all
in the
Black
news
Friday.
is sales.
Unless you're Valve, where you're terminating the Steam Link. Sad face on that.
So all of us that saw that $5 deal and we're like, we'll wait till next time.
Yeah.
Never again.
It's too late. There is no next time anymore.
Yeah.
Or if you're Nintendo, you're pissed off about the international street date being broken for Smash Ultimate.
Oh?
Yes.
I haven't heard about this.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's out there already posting pictures of the game that they got into their hands.
Oh, no.
Like a couple of weeks early, they broke street date.
Oh, man, that's messed up.
So, yeah, it's showing everything. It's like pulling up the skirt, man, of Nintendo.
Oh, man.
Here it is. Before it even supposed to go out.
Oof.
So
is this like a retailer that did it?
I
Or
guess.
an individual?
I think it's a retailer that broke street early. Way early.
That sucks. That's real. That happens kind of a lot lately.
With a lot of smaller stores.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even like who was it that they started selling a game before it was even ready to release. I forget who or what game it was. But I mean, it's I say a lot, but it's maybe a couple times over the last year there's been games that were announced too early because websites. I think it was Walmart put a game up way too early. Stores putting their games out too early. GameStop.
GameStop's like, let me sell this like 5 hours early or 5 weeks early.
Yeah.
So that's kind of some of the news that I saw this week. Nothing too in depth to discuss. It's either you're buying a Spider-Man PS4 or a PS4 with Spider-Man for $200 this weekend, which is an amazing deal.
Is that the Pro?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a hell of a deal.
Yeah, it's incredible. I was like,
I wish I had $200 to blow. I'd buy one.
I was like, it's not the actual Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
It's not the red one that I bought, but it's just a
bundle.
PS4 Pro with Spider-Man bundle.
That's a hell of a deal.
I'm like, holy shit, man, go for that.
Yeah. I want to say it was last year I had to rebuy my Xbox One because all my consoles got stolen.
Yep.
And, I thought I was getting a hell of a deal buying a 1S for $180. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's just their price they sell for now. Fuck.
So, there are deals to be had out there. There was a 65-inch TV for... Pardon me. It's long weekend. $500 or $600.
Wow, really?
65, yeah.
4K? Man.
That's dumb. I was like, these are dumb prices.
Those dumb prices.
It's like, but there's people out there waiting in line for them.
Yeah, I mean,
more power to you.
I wouldn't wait in line for it, but if I had $600 that I was like, I'm gonna go buy a TV, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'll buy you. I wasn't planning on getting a big TV. But
like, well, I guess I will stand in line now.
Well, I wouldn't stand in line, but if it's like this one's ready for purchase, I'm like, I will purchase.
They were. You can buy a lot of these prices on Best Buy's website too.
Yeah.
That's what was crazy. It's like the day before.
Yeah.
It was like, when I was looking on Thursday, it's like, buy now. It's like 75-inch. There's a 75-inch Samsung for $1,000. And I was like.
That's nuts.
They just let you buy it right then and there. And I'm like, nobody's buying this.
As soon as you click on it, this item's sold out. Fuck.
Plenty in stock.
That's crazy.
I was like, holy cow. So. There's some good deals to be had. I was really surprised.
This is such a, like, I know materialism is an annoying thing, especially for Americans or for the rest of the world that we blow money on stuff. But being a person that really loves gaming and watching movies, and now that all these big ass screens are available for such a comparatively cheap price, it's so good.
Yeah, I mean,
when we were kids, it was if you had a 32-inch tube TV, you were doing well.
Yeah, you know a lot about that.
Now what are these? These are all 20s, I think.
All these in here?
I mean, these right here are monitors.
This is a 24, and
I think
those are 21s.
Yeah, this is something. I don't know.
Whatever
it's mine, and I don't even know what it is.
All these size screens that we're looking at. There's like 7 in here right now. But
yeah, I mean, big TVs are cheap.
No kidding.
I mean, quality. I mean, it's to the point where if you can afford a TV, you can afford a really good TV for just a cheap price.
Yeah, I mean, I
love TVs.
I go back to this where I was sitting here saying the Sharp that's in here in the studio right now. It's a 46-inch Sharp. I bought it back in 2006 for a high definition 46-inch Sharp television. It was $1,600.
Yeah.
$1,600.
Yeah, you get
today for $1,600. You can buy a 75-inch 4K UHD.
Yeah.
What?
And it weighs a third of the price of that, or a third of the weight of that.
It's also LC. It's also LED instead of LCD.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That blows my mind. So.
I got a thing for technology.
Yeah,
but just the advancements. It's because we were born sort of like just at the birth of a shit starting to move, and it's just it's sprinting the whole way.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Sorry about this. Activity is going on outside of the regular standard programmed channel. There. Internet is great.
When it works.
And
it's been lackluster here.
I'll tell you what,
when I got home this morning or afternoon, I sat down on my computer, I woke it up, and immediately the internet died. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go.
It's like, thanks, internet. Thanks for being there for me. I really needed you to step up on that. Pardon me. If you haven't noticed, I've been sick.
I was going to say, you sound terrible.
Oh, yeah. It's horrible.
I'm just now getting over my shit.
It's some sort of sinus stuff that's been kicking my ass.
That's the same with me.
It's, I guess I got a cold again. Or just a sinus cold. A head cold or something. It started when I took my first day of vacation.
That's about right.
I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, I'm home. Oh.
I'll tell you what, if it weren't for the fact that I actually felt like I could move and be a person and do things, I would have just been like, I'm canceling my vacation and I'm going to work because, man, who wants to be sick on their day off?
Yeah.
Like, I'll be sick at work.
Which, I hate you for coming to work sick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to screw my day off.
Right. I don't have to worry about that with my job really, except I do because I interact with a lot of people. But if I go into work sick, it's just usually me, and my dogs don't normally get sick from me.
That's true.
Even though we sneeze in each other's faces sometimes. Not on purpose. That'd be weird. It's like, what are you doing? I'm sneezing in my dog's face. He sneezes in my face.
Nice stall. We digress. News is shit. There's a lot of good deals. Go buy stuff. Mm-hmm. So how about we talk about the email for the week?
Yeah, we can do email real quick.
We're going to jump into email here, and I'm sorry that I'm not going to be super email because I have no voice to do the email.
You need me to do it for you?
Yeah, go ahedo. I can't do the high-pitched email. So
I can't do high-pitched either, but I will give you a big email.
You give me a big email.
What do you want to give? You know what? It's email!
Oh God, it's evil. Oh my God, even my head starts to swim whenever I try to get that loud. If you want your emails read on the VGBit Bitcast, you can send your emails to bitcast@vgbits.com. That's bitcast@vgbits.com. We will read them. Thank you, DJ.
You're welcome.
This email this week comes in from our good buddy Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike sends in an email.
Email?
Yeah, there's a W in there.
Oh, no.
So it says email. I don't know if that was accidental or not, but that's fucking hilarious.
I'm pretty sure it's intentional.
All right. So last week we were asking about Detective Pikachu and
Ryan Reynolds' involvement. So Mike chimes in and says, I honestly think the Detective Pikachu movie looks pretty good. Okay. I think it being a Pokemon movie will make it a big hit, but also having Ryan Reynolds in it will probably boost sales for tickets by at least a little bit. Although personally, I would have preferred Danny DeVito over Ryan Reynolds. Fuck you, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. Not just because of the meme factor, but also because his voice is closer to the voice of the Pikachu in the game that the movie is based loosely off of.
No.
I think that crazy Danny DeVito voice would have been interesting.
It was because I remember there was a Detective Pikachu game, wasn't there?
I don't think the Detective Pikachu game.
I swear I've heard about a Detective Pikachu something else, either a game or maybe it was an anime.
Look at there, adventure game by Creatures. Released in February 3rd, 2016.
Yeah, I knew there was something. So I'm wondering if there was if Pikachu was voice acted in that.
Oh, hold on, let's find out.
There you go.
Detective Pikachu for 3DS. Let me turn off the background that I have going right now. Let's see if Pikachu says anything in the game.
As we listen to whose review is this?
I don't know. Metacritic? Well.
Sorry I'm late. Come on, let's go.
Tim, don't tell me you confused this guy for me, did you?
Holy shit.
Look at this.
That's fucking weird. There you go.
Saying you're a real detective?
I'm not just a detective. I'm a great detective.
Fuck if that doesn't sound very close to Danny DeVito. You know what? I'll give you that, but I would hate. God, I hate Danny. I don't hate Danny DeVito. I just don't like him.
This coffee smells so good.
Pikachu! Thunderbolt!
Hey, don't boss me around.
I think.
I'm sorry, but
No. Okay, I'll admit that does sound very similar to Danny DeVito, but I think the style of acting was more suited for Ryan Reynolds.
I'm sorry. I gotta go with Mike here.
No, I'm not close. Shut up, Danny DeVito. Like.
Oh my goodness. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
I mean, that right there is just the game. It just sells itself right there.
Yeah.
It's like that isn't Ryan Reynolds.
No, it doesn't have to be though. I just think Ryan Reynolds would do fine.
I think they could have chose a different voice actor.
No, they could have.
Should have
But
actually.
they want that plus 20 to ticket sales.
Plus 20. They want those 2 extra ticket sales.
They're gonna get more than
of Ryan
2.
Reynolds and his wife.
I'm actually more interested in the movie because Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not many people.
Like just like when I first heard about it, I was like, But then after watching especially watching the very first half of it, it was very cool effects, but like I wasn't into it. And then when I realized that it was Ryan Reynolds and I liked the voice actor because I didn't realize it was Ryan Reynolds until after. I liked the voice actor for Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
Nevertheless,
I'm also a movie slut, so as long as it's not worse than The Room, then I'm good with it.
Nevertheless, that's that. So that is the email for the week. I don't really. I guess we don't really have anything to ask anybody for this week for the email.
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Yeah. How was your Thanksgiving?
What are you looking forward to?
How was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was great.
Yeah.
I guess we could have talked about this earlier, but it didn't.
I didn't think about it because I haven't done mine.
I didn't think about it either. We hosted.
Oh, yeah?
Holly hosted. She did a whole lot. All I did was bake a couple of pies and some mashed potatoes.
Nice.
Tried to help out as much as I could without getting in the way.
Yeah.
Holly did a great job. Everybody was thrilled. It was a very, very wonderful first Thanksgiving to be held at the house. So it was great.
Great. Awesome.
Yay.
I'll let y'all know about mine next week.
All right. So tell us how your Thanksgiving was and what you're looking forward to in December.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good question for the week.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to end it for the podcast.
And now
we're going to move on into what's
feature presentation.
Yeah, for your feature presentation, it is time for a one shot for D&D.
Yeah.
Since we have nobody here,
Yeah.
we are going to, pardon me, do a one shot with TJ. A little backstory, just a little flavor fun.
I will not be leveling from this.
No level, no
I'm not
nothing.
gaining any special powers.
This is where his character first comes into light. This is how you understand
his
it.
Origins.
His origins? I have my orange. It's in my bag.
You need to say that just like at the beginning. It's like, is this your origin? That's my orange.
Is this your orange? My orange is in my bag. No. Okay.
Before we jump into it, though, we should take a quick break.
All right. We will take a short break, and then we will be right back
Okay.
for D&D.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
We are now moving on to a section of the podcast that doesn't exist, but we're making it exist this week
Yeah.
because we like D&D. So this week we are doing a special one-shot with TJ's character, Zamul. We're going to play a little bit of his backstory,
Yeah.
just so you can get an idea of what kind of guy Zamul is.
He's a nice guy.
He's a great guy.
He just, wants to do the best for everyone and spread the good word.
All right. We'll see how well this works.
Okay. Just get fucking murdered
You
by some nobody.
non-charismatic fuck.
I'm a little charismatic, aren't I?
It's true.
Yeah, I'm pretty charismatic.
You're even kill.
I'm not dexterous. I'm not much of anything really. I'm very bland.
You're wise.
I am wise.
You're wise. All right. So, Zamul was raised in a small clan in the spine of the world just north of Mirabar. At a young age, Zamul found a long-forgotten shrine to the deity Tempest. Zamul, having heard tales of Tempest from the Dawn Callers, cleaned the shrine and brought it back to its former glory. So, at the time of your discovering of the temple, you said your character was 12.
About 12, yeah.
He was about 12. And you had become a dedicated follower of Tempest for 20 years?
Yeah, about 20 years. Because my character's, I believe he's about 31 or 30. He's 32.
Okay.
He's the same age as me because that makes it easy.
Yeah. Okay, so. Say one day while you were outside and you were cleaning the entrance to your cave, a gentleman walks by. Just a regular man. So he was walking. You see him right now. He is now walking in front of the cave towards the village. Says you're the cave where the temple to Tempest is underground, but it is a little bit of a ways away from the village.
Yeah.
So there's a man hiking towards the village.
My co-friend.
Yes,
We've traveled far to be so far north into the mountains.
is this true?
Have you heard the word of Tempest?
Who is Tempest?
Tempest is a mighty, mighty war god.
Why do you sound like so many other religions right now?
Because that's all I have to base it off of.
Well,
There's so many religions. They all sound similar.
do you go door to door knocking on people's homes selling your religion?
If Tempest commands, I do.
Oh, no. Okay, then tell me about Tempest.
Oh, no. I don't have anything prepared for this.
Well, you said he's the god of war.
He is. He's a what's that? Let's hear it. Quick pause break. As we bring up stuff about Tempest.
No. You begin to tell him.
Yeah, there you go. I tell him all the great
You begin
things.
to go ahead and tell him about Tempest. We don't want to drag everybody down with some details
Scripture.
of Tempest. He's the Forehammer, the Lord of Battles.
Yeah.
Tempest is the war god concerned with the brave conduct during war, using force of arms over talk for settling disputes and encouraging bloodshed.
See canon for my character.
This is going to be glorious. So, you begin to tell him about Tempest and all his bloody war, his bloody glory, and you begin to scare the man. No.
You will come inside.
No.
You will bend knee.
You see him start to back away a little bit now. He's like, no.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I would beat him up just for running away. Tempest is about honor. He's not an evil god.
True.
He's a I think chaotic neutral.
Chaotic.
Or maybe neutral good? I forget exactly.
I'll tell you what, he is the man. He's the god who's going to beat the shit out of a guy that's walking by, because the man happens to pulls a scimitar from his back.
Oh, you sons of a bitch. How dare you pull a weapon on me?
And he says, well, I hope I dropped you.
Wow, you've aged less suddenly.
Well, what you've noticed now is this is a bandit who is pretending to be an old man.
Oh, no.
And your conversation has stalled him long enough, because he was probably going to go into the town and
My town.
yeah, he's probably
He's going to go into my village.
He's going to go to your
I'll
village and
have none
probably
of
rob
this.
some folks. So he's pardon me. He's not having any of your shit now, so he is going to do a surprise attack against
Oh,
you.
no.
Since you were not expecting him to just suddenly turn it.
I was not. He changed clothes and everything.
Well, he just took his disguise off. I mean, partial rogue.
Is it anime release where he's like pulls his cloak and is suddenly a character change?
Maybe. Let's
Awesome.
see. Let's see if the bandit can do any damage here.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right. His attack is 11.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
Not even close.
So in an instance where the bandit decides to just reveal himself and try to strike at you to probably rob the temple after your discussion of Tempest, he swings his scimitar wide and you just deflect it with your shield. And now it is your turn.
All right. I am going to whip out my big old mighty hammer of great justice. Pull up my sheet here, which I should have done a minute ago. And I'm gonna attack him because
Okay.
apparently I am not a cleric. I'm just a dude preaching the good word.
You're preaching the good word right now.
This is my D20.
You have no clerical powers.
Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Oh, no.
6.
6 does not hit the bandit. So you pull out your hammer and you swing at the man to smash at the bandit's face, but he deftly dodges to the side and gives you a wiggly eyebrows.
Son of a bitch.
He's toying with you.
Oh, man.
He's like, haha.
Does he not realize I am a 7'6", 300-pound giant?
He does not seem to be afraid.
Motherfucker. I will crush you before Tempest. What did you roll? Did you roll 20?
No, I didn't.
Oh, thank God.
I rolled a 17 plus 4.
Jesus. Yeah, that does it.
That's 21, so he's going to do 1d6 plus 1 slashing damage with his scimitar.
Good Lord. How much?
1d6 plus 1.
Damn.
That's a 5. He does 5 damage to
Damn,
you.
dude. Motherfucker's going to kill me.
And you look at him. So he comes at you, and this time you're unable to dodge. He thrusts his sword, scimitar, toward your shoulder, and you kind of duck, but it glides across the top of your shoulder and puts a deep cut into the top of your shoulder, where it is significantly painful.
I agree.
So it is your turn.
Man, I guess I'm gonna attack him again.
All right.
Because I'm. Please, bronze die. There you go. That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
All right. What's my damage here? 1d8 plus 1. All right. Go through my dice here because I have so many. One of these is d8. Oh, that's a big. 1, 2. That's 2. 2 damage.
2 damage. All right, so you take your hammer and you smash it into his chest. He looks partially winded for a second, but he's managed to regain his footing, and he does not look all that worse for wear at the moment.
Great. This is going so well.
The bandit then says, "Fool! I will teach you a lesson. I will cut your head off." And he makes a called shot.
Oh, no.
And he's going to try and cut your head
Roll
off
a 20
completely.
on this. I'll be so pissed.
Roll a 20 on this.
We'll have to stop, cut this, and start over.
All right, so he's making a called shot.
Okay.
So this is difficult. It's difficult. So this is going to be +7 to your AC, because he's actually going to try to chop through your armor that you have and try to decapitate you. That's a 4.
Oh, thank God. I know the way you roll, and I was real nervous.
All right, so that's 4. It's +3 is 7, and that's no way you're gonna be close. So
Yeah.
because he sat there and announced his attack early before, I'm gonna cut your head off. You knew that he was going straight for your head, so you were able to deftly duck underneath his sword as he swings wildly above. It's your turn.
All right. I am going to attack again with my Warhammer of Justice.
Okay.
Please, bronze die. Be kind. Fuck me. That was 5. It was cocked. I should have re-rolled it.
Reroll it if it was cocked. No.
I touched it and then it fell.
If it's cocked, reroll it.
It didn't help much. 11.
11.
Oh no.
You miss.
Fuck. I rolled so shitty for this character.
So you after ducking, you take your hammer and you spin around on your knees on the ground to try to trip him from the backside and hit him in the legs and make him fall over. But as you spin, he just jumps and does a backflip, and see how he lands his back.
So nimble.
Well, let's see if he makes it.
His stats are better than mine.
Nope, he doesn't.
Okay, so he just
He
falls
does a
on his face.
backflip. So instead of actually doing one of those full backflips like a person would do,
Does he shrimp?
he jumps up into the air and his legs just come up. And he doesn't go over, so he hits his head and his legs go blah, and just his knees smash into his face, and he goes, ugh! And he's on the ground prone now.
Awesome.
So it's his turn now, and he's gonna use half his movement to get up, and then he's gonna step back. He's gonna step back 10 feet, and he's gonna put his no, I'll tell you what. No, he's gonna stick with his he's gonna stick with his scimitar. He's gonna go ahead and make another called shot because the DM is. really generous. Right now.
He's trying not to kill me. What with my 9 hit points?
Yeah. I didn't think you would roll this poorly, but
Well,
now he's going to try and cut your arm off.
Oh, good. This motherfucker cuts my arm off. Tempest!
May have to have divine intervention right now.
This is not good boding well for my character.
All right. 17, 18, 19, 28. It's plus 5 to your AC for the difficulty. So your AC is 23.
18. Yeah.
And I said 17, 18, 19, 20. So he misses.
Oh, good.
I was pretty damn close, though.
Yeah.
I needed a 19.
I really need my clerical powers.
I didn't think you'd roll this poorly.
Well,
this is rather amusing, though.
My guy is not a canonically he's a melee brawler, but
yeah.
as stats wise, he is not a hand to hand dude.
I think what's hilarious though is just how well I roll.
Yes, it's disgusting.
It is horrifying how well I roll.
You should have my shitty dice.
I don't have my other dice with me right now.
That's okay. I'll give you my shitty plastic ones.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
My shitty metal ones aren't either.
I think I just have a touch. I'm the anti Will Wheaton. Anyway,
Ashley Johnson.
He swings his sword towards your arm to cut it off, but for some reason he swings broadside, the sword broadside instead of horizontal. You got to get the idea that this guy's there's a horrible bandit that should not have made it this far in the fight. So he smashes the sword into your arm and he kind of puts a bruise in it. You're like, it bruises, but you take no damage.
He's doing good.
The bandit,
He's connected far more times than I am.
the bandit could really have kicked your ass so far, but we're being super generous. All right, Zamul.
All right, I'm going to whisper a word to Zamul for guidance.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll for attack. And Zamul answers. I mean, Tempest answers. It's a 17.
17 will hit.
Please be big money. Ooh, that's a good hit. That's 7 damage.
All right. This time you take your hammer and you bring it. You just smash it down onto his head, and you just brain him really hard, and he stumbles back and he looks stunned now. So he is stunned.
Jesus.
Look,
I appreciate it.
I literally can kill you in the next attack. So
it's true.
So he's stunned and he stumbles back. And he's looking really bad at the moment. So you have an opportunity here where he's stunned and he can't really attack you. So, what is your choice?
Now I don't want to call a shot.
He's stunned, so you have advantage.
You know what? I'm gonna hit him with a big uppercut swing.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking wind it up and catch him under the jaw.
All right.
Hopefully not break his neck and hopefully hit him.
You have advantage because he's stunned.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll these 2 metal dice here. I got this one off Kickstarter from a guy I can't remember his name. That's 18 and 13.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yay!
Simple. You connect with your uppercut. You wind up. You spin. You grab the leather strap on your hammer and you just start spinning.
Oh
it.
shit! Did I just Thor him? I just hit him with a big Thor swing.
You're spinning your hammer and you just come right up while spinning it and connect on the underside of his chin.
8 damage, by the way.
Oh fuck! All right, so you just blast the shit out of him. You bust his jaw open. It cracks and he flies backwards, lands on the ground, and he's beginning to bleed out now.
Awesome. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Okay. You put up a great fight, and Tempest could always use more servants.
gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. He's bleeding out. He's unconscious.
I'm going to. I can't cure wounds.
No, but you can do a medicine check.
Oh,
and
yeah,
tend to his
I
wounds.
will try to. I was going to bring him inside and do so, but I'll do so outside. I would do a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'm good at this too.
Oh, really? Surprise!
Something I'm good at.
Didn't know that. Being a cleric and all.
That's a 17.
All right. You stop his bleeding and stabilize him. He's unconscious at the moment, but he's not going to die.
Awesome.
So, what do you do with him?
I'm gonna get him comfortable, and then I'm gonna read him all the good words of Tempest
While he's unconscious.
Yes, just praying over him.
You're going to pray over him?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you begin to pray over him for a while. He comes to about 2 hours later.
Good deal.
And he looks up and he sees you and he goes, ah!
Peace, friend.
He's like, I could have killed you so many times.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Because someone was watching over. Tempest guides my hand. And all of our hands in battle.
Well, it sounds lovely.
It is.
Well,
We give him a pamphlet.
give him a
The
pamphlet.
starter's guide.
A starter's guide.
Just the basic kit.
Beginning guide to Tempest.
There you go. Tempest and you.
He takes the pamphlet and he begins to read over it. He just sits in the dirt and sits there and reads it.
Also, I took all his bandit shit.
Okay. He's not looking for it at the moment.
That's good because he doesn't have it anymore.
He's not looking for it. He's just reading about Tempest because for some reason the entire time he felt like he had the full upper hand on the entire battle. But yet as almost as if some sort of godly presence was keeping him at bay
Yes.
from being able to win his fight. And now the unearthly presence that was stopping him, he believes to be Tempest now. So now he is slowly becoming a devout.
It's now canon that Daniel will take it easy on me in every fight I'm losing.
You get the sense from Tempest that this was a one-time deal.
Until I'm level 20.
Until you're level 20. Then you can call for help.
Awesome. But great, yeah. I'm gonna do some temple stuff.
Okay.
Clean up.
Okay.
Tend to my own wounds also.
All right. So you take a long rest and you begin to clean up. The man seems to accept. He seems to accept Tempest as his god now.
Good.
And moves into the village not to rob anymore, but to look for work, so he can contribute to the economy of the village and continue to transport. Come to the temple. I can't think of a fancy word for come to the temple. So he can continue to come to the temple and worship. So, little time passes. The devout stays devout. He actually starts to become one of the more devout because of his experience that he had with you and the great powerful deity slowing him down so much.
Yeah.
He's fairly devout now. You happen to be in the deep portion of the temple, and so is he. And y'all are praying and cleaning and tending to the temple.
Doing temple stuff.
Doing temple stuff, as TJ puts it.
That's part of the pamphlets, like, section 2 is doing temple stuff.
Doing temple stuff.
I wrote it myself.
Simplest and temple stuff.
Simple temples.
You kind of hear some echoes through the cave. Almost sounds like the screeching of a hawk in the distance.
I don't trust birds.
Then you hear lots of crashing.
That's not good. What is my bandit friend's name now?
His name?
Yeah. figure I should know his name.
Dwar.
Dwar?
His name is Dwar.
Okay.
He changed his name when he
From Bandit to Dwar.
from Bandit to Dwar when you thoroughly smashed him.
Excellent.
So, you begin to hear noise outside in the distance. What do you do?
I'm gonna tell Dwar to get his shit and let's go outside. Let's see what the commotion is.
Okay, well, all of the stuff that Dwar has is him and himself. So
Okay.
he takes himself, and you
Yeah, come on outside. We got.
y'all begin to walk to the entrance of the cave.
This is more of a hurried
Okay, so
walk.
you walk fast.
Crashing doesn't normally happen in the mountains.
Yeah, but it didn't sound urgent. But you hurriedly walk towards it, and in the distance from the town, you now see that there is smoke and fire coming from the town.
Oh no!
It's kind of obscured by some trees, but it looks like something had been going on in the town, and you see maybe one or two people running into the distance.
Are they running toward me or are they running away from me?
They're running away from the town, but not directly towards the temple. They're running kind of diagonal out of town,
I got
just
you,
trying
yeah.
to get away. So it's only a couple of people, and they're kind of like 60, 70 feet away. What do you want to do?
I am going to hoist up my hammer, and say a little word to Tempest for strength and protection, and I'm gonna truck it into town.
Okay, you begin to run into town, and Dwar turns to you and says, "I'll stay back, and I will watch the temple and make sure nothing happens."
You do that. Tempest watch you,
He goes, "Tempest be with you."
and with you.
So he stays at the entrance of the temple and watches from a distance as you charge towards the town to see what's going on. And as you move closer and closer and get to town, you begin to hear more noises of smash, and then more crashes from sounds like something large, something big. And then you hear pardon me. It's difficult.
Oops. It's time to wake up. Sorry. Make sure.
It begins to get hectic and crazy, and there's lots of smashing around. People are running, and let's see. People are freaking out. And as you run into town, you start to see a spot on the ground.
So loud.
Yeah. You begin to see red smears in the dirt and mangled bodies just everywhere.
And I'm pretty close to my house.
You're close. You live more towards on the outer edge of the city.
Is this in the direction of where I'm headed, or where the smashing is coming from?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So you live on the edge, not quite at the edge, but on the outside edge because you want short commute to the temple and back. So as you're getting closer and closer, and there's like it's like a person smear. There's something that is pardon me, big and dangerous had been going on. You can. What do you want to do? You want to go continue running into the town, or do you want to run to your house?
I want to check out my house first. Okay. We have not mentioned this, but I have a wife and daughter.
Part of your backstory is yes, you do have a wife and dollar. Your dollar? You
Dollar.
have a wife and a dollar.
$1.
$1. You have a wife, Nalo, and your daughter, Arima. So you peel off from the town and go down one of the branches, like to the left, more or less, which is in this case an easterly run. You run towards the east, and then your homestead looks to be kind of like the top of your house has been pushed in, and your animals have all been slain outside.
Oh no, Bobo, my goat.
You're basically your beast of burdens that you have for your tilling, for your they're all slain, and the top of your house has been pushed back, almost like something had just come and just pushed the roof off the top of its house.
I want to look around and see if I can find call out for my wife.
Okay. So you call out.
Yeah.
But you get no response.
Okay, I want to go inside or look around. Go inside. Look around the property.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay, am I bad at this?
I don't remember.
I'm not great at it.
You're even kill.
Hey, it's a 17.
17. Okay. You run up, and you remember from this morning, your wife said she was going to be milking the cows around the back side of the property while you were out at the temple this morning. So you immediately run to the outside of the house, and you run and you take the corner, and there is a blue dress that has been torn shreds with a white apron, and you remember this is what your wife was wearing this morning. You see pretty much just the lower half of her now.
Just for flavor, by the way, we're Goliaths. We don't really wear dresses. We wear animal skins. It's a blue animal skin dress.
It was dyed.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Come on.
Okay. I found her lower half, and now I'm fucked up.
You completely just ruined it.
It's how I do uncomfortable situations.
You're like, I don't like where this is going, so let me just completely correct this right now instead of just rolling with the story.
Okay. I find her.
Thanks, you just gave her a name like 5 minutes ago. So. Okay. So, in her blue dyed animal skins and white apron that she had gotten from the town folk, as she had volunteered in the town many times, you see the lower half of her, and a very large puddle of blood and gore is all over the place. Roll a perception check. Actually, let's make this an insight.
That would be 24.
Okay. As you begin to survey the scene and you look, you kind of get the idea that she had probably taken a blow from something large to be able to do this type of damage, and then was probably pulled apart by grabbing of hands and legs. So this is a giant thing to be able to pull a Goliath apart like this.
Our sworn enemy.
Possibly.
My poor, beautiful, giant, scary wife.
Yes.
What about my daughter?
Roll an investigation check.
What the hell is that? Is that the 20? I think it's natural 20. Yeah, it's natural 20.
At 20.
It's no bueno. I do so good on these sad rolls.
Nat 20. Okay. You turned your head to the left because you had seen your daughter playing out in your fields this morning. And your fields, the first thing you notice is your fields are trampled into the ground. You run out into the fields where you had been planting all your various foods, and you see smashed into the ground a small puddle of gore, almost as if something had just jumping up and down in one spot, and you see a large footprint
No.
just over and over and over and over again and again
I'm gonna
and
kill.
again, where there's nothing but a red oily goo in the location, wearing what furs your daughter were wearing that morning. So you get the sense that she was jumped on to death.
Okay, now I'm angry and tears are all over my face. I want to find where the fuck whatever this is.
Roll an investigation check.
Here comes that 0. That's not bad actually. 8. Never mind, that's bad.
You are so blinded by rage and despair. You're not certain where this thing might be right now, but you guess it's somewhere in the town because you continue here smashing.
I want to head in the direction of the smashing sounds.
You're gonna run that way. You tear off in full Goliath speed and just bash through your fence and run into the town at a full sprint. You come up upon a T intersection where you can go straight left and right. Make an investigation check.
Oh boy. 16.
Okay. When you stop and you calm your mind for a second and you begin to listen, and then you hear from the right path a louder smashing noise and a lot of people screaming. What do you do?
I head toward it.
So you tear off down to the right and you run and you pass through buildings, and you begin to see more and more gore and violence that had taken place inside the town. It seems this thing has literally been rampaging through the city for a while, and the fact that you begin to get a sense. Well, I'll tell you what. Roll an insight check right quick.
That's big. That's natural 18.
Okay, so that's 23. You get the sense that this thing has been terrorizing the town for quite some time. And the fact that you happen to hear it doing what it's doing right now, you get the feeling that it's pretty lucky that you heard it at that point in time. So you continue to tear down the road and you come to a two-way intersection. I need you to roll another investigation check.
So good at these. 19.
19. Okay, from the left you hear, again, it's a lot louder at this point, smashing and people, the sounds of death now. You're beginning to roll in one more insight check.
Natural 20.
All right. You're beginning to get the sense that the townspeople have banded together at this point. And from the way that the pattern of gore has been going, is the townspeople are trying to chase this out of town, but they're not having success because, as you see, it's a trail of bodies have been smashed down, and with a large club. You begin to believe that a hill giant has invaded your town and is probably the one responsible for the gruesome death of your wife and child.
Okay, and the whole time I've been chasing this thing, I've been muttering prayers to Tempest for guidance and the strength to do the thing. And as I see it, I'm going to out loud say, "Oh man." That's not how I would say it. Oh man,
That's not how I'd say it.
Like, Tempest, I am going to need all the strength you can give me.
Okay, duly noted. You tear off down the left side of that intersection, and you come up into a crossway of the roads, and you run into the crossway, and then you stop and you take a look into your left, and there stands a 15, 16 foot tall hill giant. A massive, ugly, fat beast who it basically looks about as dumb as a brick.
I know his feelings.
He's wearing kind of cowhide for a what would they call that? A loincloth, and then he has his feet wrapped with rope and additional hide. He's got some sort of intelligence, but boy, this guy looks like an idiot. But as you can see when you look down at his feet, they're just like blood red, just all the way up to his knees, and then his hands are soaked in blood. And when you turn that corner, you see him. He had his club up in the air, and he had brought his club down and smashed in another villager. You roll a d20.
Natural 10.
A 10?
Yeah, just a 10. Just a 10.
I was gonna say a natural 20.
that'd be fantastic.
That'd be bad for the fishmonger. This is, you see a florist from the town who is there, who with a pitchfork, trying to fight him off, and he is the last one that is alive in this. Oh. And he giving it its all. The hill giant smashes the shit out of him, literally. It just crushes him into a puddle.
And meat crayons.
And the hill giant begins to look around, turn left and right, and look. So, what do you do?
I am going to say again to Tempest, if there were ever a time that I could use your power, now would be it. And I am going to attack him.
You're going to attack him. Okay. As you begin to run towards the hill giant, and knowing that a hill giant is a monstrous beast that
sizable.
Well, he pretty much doubles your size and triples your weight. You know this is probably going to be a futile fight, as everybody else had. But you are going to nonetheless get your revenge. You hear a banging, almost like consecutive, like a hammer on a shield. Like bomb, 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 bomb. And it gets louder and louder. Bomb, 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 bomb. And as it continues, things for you start to slow down. As you're running, you just start to slow run in the air. And you hear the voice coming from nowhere saying, Zamul, my most faithful follower, in your time of need, what can I do for you? It seems that you have managed to summon divine intervention from your God, even though you have not been bestowed upon any type of clerical powers yet. But your faith is, at this point in time, your faith is being rewarded. Tempest has not failed to see what you've done. So he asks you, what can I do for you?
Give me the power to destroy this beast.
The power to destroy this beast is yours. And things begin to speed up again. And your hammer that you're wielding begins to glow a bright, radiant white. and extend outward long beyond the hammerhead. And like it's almost like a gigantic blade. And you continue running towards him. Roll for an attack with advantage.
Okay. Metal dice don't fail me. Oh, that's good. That's worse. Natural 19.
That's gonna hit. You jump into the air, and you take your hammer, and you begin to swing down with its ever radiant brightness like a large sword. And you slice from head to toe down the middle of this hill giant. And all the strength that you've mustered and all the strength that the townfolk had put in hitting and attacking the hill giant and beating it up. You do... We're going to say, with the hand of Tempest behind you, 143 damage.
Nice.
That is a D12. 20 D12. For flavor.
Look forward to this power at level 20.
No, this power won't exist at level 20 for your character.
I'll be surprised if I make it that far.
So Tempest, with his guiding hand, shows you the way to smite this hill giant that has slaughtered your people and your towns and your kinship. And you destroy him, just obliterate him from head to toe and split in half and burst into radiant flames and explode where ash begins to... It burns. He burns away into an ash, but it's like a fallen ash, but a white fire on each of the clumps of ash, and then floats and then dissipates into the air. And you're left in the mud with your hammer down in the mud. White radiance gone, but with just you and Tempest. And Tempest says, Zamul, I have given you your request. I have helped you slay this foe. Go and preach the power of Tempest to all. Bring more followers unto my temple. And he leaves you. Tempest, the darkness kind of fades out. And every light restores, and it's just you in the dirt. I said mud, but it's actually dirt. You in the dirt with your hammer buried into the ground. And you are back.
I'm going to collect myself a bit and go back to my home and gather the remains of my family and take them to the temple and mourn for them. Do whatever it is that I don't know how they deal with their dead. Assume to be some sort of thing.
You gather your wife and your daughter's remains, and you go outside the temple, not into the temple, but outside the temple, and you give them a traditional Goliath burial, which is a pyre.
That makes sense. That's what I was trying to think of, but I could not for whatever reason.
So you lay them out, and you begin to burn the body, but the body's in mourn, and Dwar is there with you, and he mourns the loss that you had and the loss of the people, because, well, I mean, he become a part of this. Pardon me, he become a part of this town as well. But you begin to notice that you seem to have, in once where you did not have a favor of the god Tempest upon you. Let's say the symbol of Tempest now is emblazoned upon you. Where would you like it emblazoned?
On my shield.
On your shield?
Yeah.
Your shield that you had was a standard buckler shield. Well, not a buckler shield, but a what's that shield called? It's not a tower shield, but one with a point. I can't remember what they're called.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it is.
Well, like the armor class shield.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond. Look at D&D Beyond. Anyway, it was a traditional shield, metal, sturdy, good shield. Now upon it is emblazoned the symbol of Tempest, and with this is now your focus for all your clerical powers that you will be using moving forward, as you've been blessed by Tempest now and are a full-fledged cleric of Tempest. And that's your backstory.
Awesome. I'm gonna give Duar the temple. Tell him it's all his. Treated well. Off I go.
And you will go off on an adventure to where you will eventually do stuff.
Yes.
Which we don't want to reveal just quite yet.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah, but tune in. What is it? Probably next or the coming up weekend after this comes out will be when episode 1 comes out.
It'll be December 5th.
Is when not this episode. I meant the D&D. Oh, this will come out. Yeah.
This comes out before.
Awesome. Yeah.
This will be out the 25th. And then episode 1 of Attacking the Darkness will be out December 5th.
Awesome.
So, just give you a taste of Zamul's background and how about the little fun that we had there. That was fun. Had to flavor it up a little bit there for you for your terrible rolls, man.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, it is. It's your rolls.
I can't control the rolls. Tempest guides me.
I tell you what, Tempest guided you into some freaking help right there. That's for sure.
Listen, I got real shit rolls on all of my stats.
I can't believe how well I was rolling, honestly.
I rolled real good at the end.
You did.
The 2 20s.
You were rolling awesome
17s,
there.
18s.
The battle where it mattered, you did.
I think this shows that my character's not a fighter. He's just a doer.
Yeah. I can't believe how well I was rolling, though. I was just like, I'm going to kill TJ if I'm not careful.
After that first hit, I was like, well, there goes more than half my health.
I know. I was looking at that, and I was like, what am I going to do? Well, it's time for some called shots.
Yeah, I'm glad you added that rule.
Like, I'm going to do some called shots, and then now I'm going to stun him for him. I was like, wow.
Tempest guides us all.
Tempest saved your ass.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
All right. Well, that's this week's podcast.
Awesome.
I hope you enjoyed the little breather that we changed it up here with a little D&D, since we were a little short-staffed this week.
Yeah.
It seemed like a fun thing to do. So.
And congrats to Daniel for coming up with a one-shot within like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was all off the fucking cuff.
Yeah. No pre-planning. We're like, oh, nobody's here. Let's do one shot. Okay.
It's like, all right, let's try to put this together real fast. Got it. Let's go.
Easy peasy.
So, this has been episode 46 of the VGBits Bitcast. It's November 23rd. Happy Turkey Day. Or happy belated Turkey Day.
Yeah.
Happy Black Friday. And I guess we will see you, next time at the end of the month.
Yeah, yep.
The end of November, we'll fix to crawl into December, and we are 3 weeks away from Game of the Year. So, everybody, we will see you next time on the Bitcast. Bye, everybody.
Bye.